The worst thing that you can do if you're trying to overcome a bad breakup. Breakups are never fun. They're always an emotionally charged thing, whether it's a breakup that you've chosen, whether it's one that's been mutually agreed, or whether it's one that's been forced upon you. Regardless of the situation, it's always going to be emotionally charged. So this video is about the absolute worst thing that I think that you can do if you're trying to overcome a bad breakup. Given that it is this emotionally charged situation, you don't want any more emotion being brought upon yourself. So I've heard of people referring to their ex, amongst their friends as some sort of insulting nickname they're going to give them from now on. Oh, that's my ex. I'm going to call him shithead, or I'm going to call her bitch face, or whatever. I'm going to go with shithead for the remainder of this video because it's easy to say. And you go, oh yeah, and it's not saying, oh, he's a shithead or she's a bitch face or whatever. It's like, this is the nickname. I'm going to change their contact name in my phone to shithead. And I'm going to refer to them as shithead when I'm talking about them to my friends and family, or my coach or counsellor or life coach or therapist or whoever it might be. That's what I'm going to call them. That is the absolute worst thing that you can do, because yes, it's a bit of fun. Yes, it's a bit like, oh, you can laugh about it. But what are you really doing? Well, the fact it's juvenile aside, no issue whatsoever with it just being like juvenile. Fair enough. But all you're doing is that every single time that you bring up shithead, what you're doing is you're reminding yourself emotionally of what that person did to you. So if that person treated you really badly, then referring to them as shithead makes you go, yeah, shithead. That's because he treated me really badly and he did this to me and he did that to me and he showed me no respect and there was infidelity or whatever. And it's just going to bring that all back to the surface in some form. It might bring it boiling right back up to the surface, or it might just kind of heat it up under your skin a little bit and just as a reminder. And it's completely unnecessary. I mean, it does absolutely nothing to the other person, to your ex, and to to you. It just gives the opportunity for that emotion to rise up again. Why would you want to bring that negative emotion back up again? So the worst thing you can do is having this nickname and referring to your ex as this nickname. So on your phone, let's say you were seeing someone called John Smith. That was your partner, and in your relationship you referred to them as Johnny. Fairly common name for someone called John. So you don't want to have them in your phone as Johnny anymore. Shithead is not the right thing to have them in your phone. Have them in your phone as the most boring thing. So Jonathan Smith, or John Smith if it's John. Just make it as unemotional and just matter of fact as possible. And maybe even rather than to your friends and family, if you always referred to them as Johnny, refer to them as Jonathan or John, or whatever it might be. Just make the long form of their name. So, and whatever you refer to them as, then that is what your friends and family will start to refer to them as. So removing the emotion entirely by getting rid of this kind of juvenile joke type thing, getting rid of the the emotional anchor that's going to be hooked in if they're referred to as what you used to call them during your relationship, and just have, yes, this person, this is what this person's name is, so this is what they're going to be referred to as. And that is just going to remove any emotional stings that are going to potentially come up, because even without any of that, there's going to be enough emotion going on. So strongly advise you to just refer to your ex as whatever their name is. It's that simple. And the worst thing you can do for yourself is the exact opposite. In the not too distant future, I will be making a whole series all about overcoming bad breakups. So if that's something that you're interested in, then please subscribe to the channel and like this video as well, and you'll be notified as soon as there is a new video which is going to be of interest to you. And of course, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, then do get in contact. You can drop me a message or head to gystcoaching.co.uk.